Alright, listen up. This ain't a goddamn meditation. This is a spiritual software upgrade, disguised as a linguistic fist to the soul. You said you wanted transformation, so I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to rewire you. Each belief, a door. Each metaphor, a lockpick. Each example, a mirror showing you your own damn face under all the stories. Be careful who you admire. Admiration creates trust, and trust opens the floodgates to modelling, mirroring, syncing. You copy what you love. You become what you sync with. So if you're syncing with shit, you're installing it. So let's flip this. Admiration is just respect. No. Admiration is neurological sex. When you admire someone, your mirror neurons unzip and say, come in. You're not just looking at them, you're downloading them. That's not respect. That's spiritual ingestion. So ask yourself, would I eat this person's belief system raw and let it code my identity? No. Then stop admiring like a dumbass at a buffet with no food safety regulations. But I need people to guide me. Yes, but needing guidance doesn't mean you should turn off your firewall. There's a difference between learning from someone and blindly installing their malware. You're not a sponge, you're a filter. And if you forget that, you'll drown in other people's data. But if I don't sync with people, I won't connect. False. Real connection isn't imitation, it's resonance. You don't sync with someone by becoming their echo. You connect by being your own frequency, so clear, so grounded, so fucking you, that it invites them to tune up. I admire them because they're confident and successful. Yeah, so's a con artist. Confidence without alignment is weaponized charisma. If you don't admire how they treat people, how they hold boundaries, how they respond to failure, then you're admiring their mask, not their soul. And when you sync with a mask, you become hollow. So let's chunk into the details. When you were a kid and you saw Spider-Man, what did you do? You copied him. You mirrored his identity. When you hang out with someone long enough, you start talking like them. That's not an accident. That's biological syncing. When you fall in love, you mirror posture, tone, even pupil dilation. That's not cute. That's your nervous system whispering, this is safe. Become this. What you already do. You admire someone's confidence. You start walking like them. You admire someone's wisdom. You quote them. You admire someone's lifestyle. You start changing yours to fit the template. So what the fuck happens when you admire someone who's secretly broken? You copy that too. Mirror neurons. You unconsciously mimic behavior. Limbic resonance. You emotionally attune and sync. Oxytocin release. Trust chemicals flood when safety is perceived. Parasympathetic sync. Your body mirrors their calm or chaos. Neuroplasticity. Your brain literally reprograms based on patterns that you're exposed to. Transformation. You become the people you emotionally trust. Not just mentally, neurologically, physically, energetically. So what happens if you ignore this? You become a fucking Frankenstein of influencers and exes. Your identity becomes a borrowed playlist on shuffle. You can't hear your own voice because it's drowned out by the echo of who you admired most recently. You end up living someone else's values, chasing someone else's dream. defending someone else's trauma, all because you mistook admiration for wisdom. What happens if you master this? You become selective with your sync. You become conscious with your attention. You become so clear in your identity, others start admiring you. And when they sink, they rise. Because you're not an echo, you're a frequency. The techniques you use unconsciously, you mirror to build rapport. You copy behaviour when learning a skill. You sync with people you feel safe around. You model mentors to grow. All natural. Now let's make that fucking intentional. From now on, every time you feel admiration, you pause and ask, is this a code I want to install? You admire with discernment, you model with filters, you mirror with purpose. You copy only what aligns. You protect your sync circuits like sacred ground. And every time someone speaks with conviction, you listen for congruence, not charisma. Because your admiration is sacred currency. And only the worthy receive your trust. Son, you don't hand over the keys to your subconscious just because someone sounds confident. Confidence without integrity is a predator's costume. Admiring the wrong people, it's like putting sugar in your gas tank. It feels sweet, destroys the engine. Your nervous system ain't a sandbox. It's a goddamn operating system. And every time you admire someone, you say, code me. So be fucking careful who you give root access to. Because what you admire, you become. And what you become is what you answer for. That's karma. That's cause and fucking effect. Ask yourself now, what kind of person do I want to become? What qualities do I want to embody? What kind of energy do I want to spread? Who do I feel alive around? Who makes me feel like I'm shrinking? Now let's pace. You admire people who seem powerful because you value impact. You admire wisdom because you value depth. You admire confidence because you crave freedom. Now let's lead. But true impact doesn't control, it liberates. True wisdom makes you more you, not a carbon copy. And real confidence, it doesn't ask for followers, it invites leaders. You now become a guardian of your nervous system, a sniper of logic, a commander of connection, a filter, not a sponge, a creator of identity, not a collector of influences. As you hear these words, your brain is already beginning to trace back where you gave your sync away. You begin to feel the shift, the taking back, the subtle withdrawal of unconscious trust from those who never earned it. And as that trust returns to you, so does your power. You admire with precision now. You follow only what amplifies your soul. And every time your nervous system lights up, you ask, is this resonance or manipulation? And the answer comes faster each time. You're not just someone who uses the meta model, you are the meta model. You question, you clarify, you cut through. You don't chase truth, you fucking install it. You're not sinking anymore. You're leading the rhythm. And from this moment forward, you only admire that which expands your evolution. Everything else, unfollow, unsync, uninstall. Like a goddamn metaphysical firewall upgrade. Welcome back.